Well, hi everyone. This is Bank Holiday Monday, would you believe? It's May Bank Holiday Monday. It's very nice. First job, I've only just been back a couple of days. First job of the day, quite a bit of welding to do. So I thought I'd make a little video. Yeah, so there's my old cheap welder. It's not bad. So I'm welding this up, which is a massive drain cover. When I came back, this piece here was completely bent double. So I'm having to beat it with a hammer and kind of weld it as best I can and beef the whole thing up a bit. It's got to cater for some massive articulated lorries. So, yeah, I'm going to get rid of that thing as well. It's a shame nobody wants to buy it. I mean, it's a great thing, but I'll just have to take the motor off of it and put it on the scrap. It'll go for scrap. So, yeah, that drain. I'll try and sort out all the tools that I have got. Look at all this stuff. So I'm going to be giving a fair bit of this away. I've got lawns to cut as well. Hence that is on charge. It should start. It's a little bit early yet and it's quite damp. But yeah, got to cater for some of these trucks. Well, that's just some of them there. There's quite a bit of a yard round the back, but I don't really want to show you that because it's somebody else's yard. They rent it from us. So anyway, let's see if I can put you down somewhere and then have a little experiment. Okay. Oh, cup of tea. One glass is working near home. So what was I doing? Touch that bit up. I always wear goggles when I'm doing this. I've had one of these metal chips chip up in my face before, and once bitten, twice shy, as I say. Bandit Nev, you'd be proud, mate. It helps when you've got, high power and quite thick metal. It's a lot more difficult doing thin metal with an arc welder. So a bit of gap to fill in here. So I'll just put that little wheel rod in there and it'll help. So basically what happened, you see a big crack along here, and this whole end, including those flat pieces there, have bent like up and twisted these big trucks going over it. So I'm just trying to beat it straight, but you probably can't see underneath. You can see it's not really straight, so the welding's not pretty, but it doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to do the job. What do I do? I want to bend the rod down a little bit, because it sort of helps when you're feeding it. So I don't really remember what it was like before, but yeah, I've kind of connected those two together now, made that a bit stronger, and filled in that crack because it's hot. This down here was the cracked piece, this piece of metal here, and that's where this chunky bit had twisted itself up. So I've had to beat it with that big sledgehammer back to straight. So that's kind of the underside sort of worked out a little bit. And I'll put a little dot of welder on here. I've got to weld those plates on in a minute. And I'll put another bit of welding just there as well. Just under there. So see if I can squeeze my rod in there. I might have to beef up this edge a bit as well. The only thing is with having high amps, you get quite a lot of splatter. See all these little sort of splatters, but I'm not worried about that. It's a bloody old drain cover. So let's get this, let's get the beastie out. Yep. Got me thinking about Weetabix. I haven't had Weetabix for a long time, so breakfast. Oh, that's better. Weetabix. Oh, I just love my Weetabix. I haven't had Weetabix for ages. Get them in Thailand, but they just don't taste the same. I think they go off a bit in the heat in Thailand. Obviously, and they've got to be imported. Oh, I bought a big box of 72. I've been eating Weetabix for years, ever since I was a nipper. I can remember my old man used to say, oh yeah, he used to boast he had 6 Weetabix every morning. And, right. There's some chunky bits of scrap metal. I've been cut with the oxyacetylene. But yeah, let's see what we can do with that, yeah? pressure. So, you can see what I've done here. Look. Just put a little bit of filler in there, an old weld rod, just to fill that gap. I mean, look at this fabulous welding. And yeah, a little touch to do in there, and then flip it over again. Same again. I've got to fill in this gap here. I've only got a tiny bit of battery left, and then obviously I've got to clean it all up with the angle grinder. So we call that, and I'll show you a little picture of where it's in situ. Okay, so that's it in situ. So what had happened was this piece here somebody had driven on it, and it had bended right up and twisted up, and of course no one was here to repair it, so they just left it like that. But that's the reason for that tongue going across, because there's water coming down here and there's water coming down here, so I just had to kind of bridge that across. It's all a bit of a lash up.